What's up, boys? Data782 here with episode 16 of Fixing the Franchise here in the year number 5 post-season as we are coming up against the Edmonton Oilers after a very good 55, 22, and 5 regular season. Through our franchise mode, we've gone Western Conference Finals, first round, so round 3, round 1, round 3, Cup Finals, and now we're in year number 5 where we look to make it 3 straight years where we make the Stanley Cup Finals. It was a very good season. We finished as the 3rd best team in the NHL behind the Canucks and the Maple Leafs, so we couldn't win our division or our conference with the Canucks right above us, but we had a very good season, a good power play, a good penalty kill, Shane Wright leading the way in points with 86, a very good season overall. And now to begin our journey to our 2nd Stanley Cup in 3 years, we have to once again go through the Edmonton Oilers. Usually we see them in the 2nd round. Today we're seeing them in the 1st round. Interesting lineup, as always, very offensive-minded. Kyle Okpozo's here at the age of 35. Alexis Lafreniere, Nikita Gusev, great first line as well in top 6. Defense looks like that. We went over it last episode. 79 overall, Tuukka Rask in nets. He's going to shut us out for 4 straight games since he's a low overall. For our lines, we're looking like this as always. Going to roll with it like that. I think these are the lines that got us where we are, so I'm not going to touch them really. Defense like that. In nets, Gibson. I have faith in our backup Tristan Jarry if he needs to come in. And of course, we have Bobby the Bello Ryan on the 4th line at the age of 37. He's looking for the Stanley Cup, and so is Ryan Miller at the age of 43, our 3rd goalie if need be. So let's hop into this series, boys, without further ado. Round number 1, game number 1 at the Honda Center up against the Edmonton Oilers as we look to fix this franchise and become a dynasty, and 2 cups in 3 years would be a great way to do it. Let's go. First period, 2-2 game. Olofsson and Lindstrom score for us. Bouchard et Lafreniere avec le but pour les Oilers, and they're going nuts at the Casual Sport. Second period, 4-2 McDavid and Yamamoto. That's pretty rough. We're down by 2 here in the 3rd period, but we have the offensive capabilities to get back in it. Power play for the Oilers that we kill off about halfway through. Mats Lindstrom on the power play, very nice, his 2nd goal of the game. And there's David Pastrnak a minute later. And then Mats Lindstrom with a hat trick. And Antoine Morand, 4 goals in 2 minutes. We're up 6-4. Lindstrom with 2, Pastrnak and Morand. Skinner's in nets now. Nugent Hopkins scores late to bring the Oilers within 1, but it won't be enough as we win 6-5. A huge 3rd period push. Wow, Lindstrom with the hat trick, Seth Jones with 3 assists, and we take game number 1 by a score of 6-5. Sheesh, what a first game. Now we need to be tighter defensively. We can't let John Gibson get hung out to dry like that. So let's keep it up, boys. Let's keep up the offense. Game 2 here at home with a 1-0 series lead. Let's get those goals going. First period, goal for the Oilers, it's Nemesnikov, 80 overall on the 2nd line. Second period, it is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins who puts the Oilers up by 2. We've been here before, down by 2 in the 3rd period. They kill off a power play, and then we kill off one of theirs. Down by 2 halfway through the 3rd. Shots are even, pretty much. And of course, Tuukka Rask is going to stand on his head, right? Why would I expect anything else from a 79 overall goalie against 95 overall David Pastrnak with his +3? Oh man, 28 save shutout for Tuukka Rask, of course. And the series is tied at 1 as we head back to Edmonton at the Rogers Place for game number 3. Down in San Diego, we made the playoffs with a 41-18-9 record. That's very nice to see. But what we care about is the NHL up here. So let's go game 3 in Edmonton. Let's go. First period, early goal for McDavid. Second period, another goal for Puljujärvi. And for the 3rd straight game, we're down by 2 heading into the 3rd period. Man, and like always, you may be thinking, oh, this video is 53 minutes long. He must have won the 1st round. Nope, I could lose in 5 minutes. But I make the video long so it's not a spoiler. So if that's your first time here, then that's good to know. And look at that. I am not surprised. It is back-to-back shutouts for 79 overall Tuukka Rask, 36 saves, and he has gone 6 straight periods without letting in a goal at 79 overall. But when he was like an 83 overall last year, we blew through them. But now that his overall is lower, his skills have increased. That is how it works in the EA algorithms. So game number 3, down 2-1 in the series. Let's get back in it, boys. We need this win. First period, okay, there we go. Mats Lindstrom on the power play and David Pastrnak on the power play. We're back in. Second period, nothing. Up 2-0. Heading into the third, now we're the ones with the 2-0 lead, heading into the third period for the first time in 4 games. Mats Lindstrom gets another goal. He now has 5 goals in 4 games, and 2 tonight. What a monster he is when it comes to just putting the puck in the back of the net. Pure legend. John Gibson is finally kind of stealing the show for us. He's done well, but not really stealing the show, and that is what he's done tonight. So Tuukka Rask still made like 35 saves or something, but Gibson gets the 28 save shutout. Lindstrom scores twice, and Wright gets 3 assists. 5 goals in 4 games for Mats Lindstrom. And now we head in back home to the Honda Center with this series tied up at 2. Very nice. The Dallas Stars got swept by the Avalanche, I just saw, so good thing we saved Bobby Ryan from that. First period, nothing. Second period, 1-1 game. It's Gustav Forsling and Victor Olofsson. 1-1 game here in the third period. Winner of this period, David Pastrnak on the power play. Our power play gets it done. Winner of this period goes within a game of moving on to the next round, so it is a big one. Final 10 minutes will be huge here, boys. Hang on tight. We have so many shots. McDavid ties up the game 2-2. Then McDavid scores again seconds later, and then Draisaitl scores. So within 40 seconds, we let in 3 goals. And just like that, we're down 3-2 in the series. So we're up 2-1, and then McDavid scores 2 goals in 12 seconds. And then 20 seconds after that, Draisaitl scores. And we're down 4-2 in the series. Who got shamed? Who got shamed in this game? Gooley, Steele, Lindstrom, Raquel, Edmondson, all shamed. So that's pretty disgusting. And just like that, we're looking at elimination. We're staring at elimination right in the face. So, boys, let's do this. What are we going to do here? Edmondson, you're a -5. Gooley, you're a -4. Gooley, I think you're out of here because I trust Edmondson a bit more long-term here. Larson, you're in. -3, -4, +1, +1. Okay. If I put Fowler in the top pair, maybe that would work out. No, I want Jones on. It's tough. Okay, I could put Slavin and Lindholm. Could do that. Okay, Slavin and Lindholm, Fowler, Jones here. Offense, well, I think I'm not going to really touch the offense, to be honest, unless I switch out Morand and Steele. I could do that. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Their plus-minuses are shameful. And Adam Lowry, 10 penalty minutes. Great job, you piece of junk. John Gibson, I can't really change him. I don't really want to bring Bobby. Do I bring Bobby in? Sherwood, no goals, no assists, -1. Bobby. If there's anyone who will get it done, it is Bobby the Bello. Let's go, Bobby. I'm putting him in on the 4th line. He's back in Anaheim. Hasn't played in a playoff game since 2017 with the Ottawa Senators. So he is back in the postseason. He's been waiting for it. Boys, we're at the Rogers place. We're down 3-2 in this series. Let's get back in it. We need to win. We are one of the best teams in the NHL. Let's go and get a W. First period. Oh boy, okay, 2-1. So Helmerson scores on the power play. Dzingel scores twice within 15 seconds. You love to see that. 2 goals on 6 shots. Second period, all right, we're back. Helmerson on the power play. Lindstrom scores twice, and then Rickard Rakell. We're up 5-2. They have 9 shots on net. 9 shots. And they're within 3. And we're like quadrupling their shots. Well, tripling their shots, that is. Power play for the Oilers makes sense. 3 goals on 13 shots as Gibson lets in another one. We're up 5-3. Don't collapse, you pieces of garbage. Come on, boys. Up by 2 halfway through the third. Let's push it to 7. Let's push it to 7. Come on. Okay, good penalty kill. Hang on tight. All right, we made it. We're headed to 7 with a big second period. Mats Lindstrom, 2 goals and 2 assists. What a monster. Lindstrom has 9 points in 6 games with 7 goals. So game 7, here we are, huh? Game 7 of round 1. It's pretty rough. Bobby, what did you do, Bobby? I want to know what you did. 13:21 of ice time. Love it. Larson was a +2 in that game, so that's good to see. I'm really not confident with Gibson, to be honest. I gotta be honest. He's not giving me confidence. 3-3 with a shutout. 914 save percentage, 2.69 goals against. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just I'm scared. Tristan Jarry, lower overall, but like we said in this world, overall means nothing. 16-5-0. But that was a regular season. Now that he's in the playoffs, it's a different algorithm. You know, he had 5 shutouts for 16 wins. But I gotta trust Johnny Gibbs. This might be the straw that breaks the camel's back, Johnny Gibbs. Don't make me trade you. Game 7 at the Honda Center. Let's Do it, boys. Who has passion? Show me. First period, early goal, Mats Lindstrom. 8 goals in 7 games now. Where would I be without this guy? I have so many scoring threats. Where is everybody? Let's go. Second period. Mesnikov. All right. Shots 23-21 for the Oilers. Whoever wins this 20 minutes wins the series. I might hop in around 10 minutes, no matter the score. Early power play. Come on, boys. Gets killed off by Edmonton. Shots going back and forth. We have a slight lead. 10 minutes left. I'm not going to hop in yet. Power play for the Oilers. Oh my goodness. We kill it off. Okay, with 5 minutes left, let's hop in and watch for a little storyline. In Anaheim, 5 minutes left in this game. Timashov, Nolachari, Braden McNabb. Achari, okay, good. Let's go, boys. Get it out of the zone. Here comes Raquel now, the other way. 2 minutes left. Raquel, on net, boys, on net. Raquel doesn't do anything. He's in the corner. Okay, here's a chance. Rebound. Oh, wide of the net on the rebound. Good chance there. Come on, let's go, boys. 1 minute left in this third period. And what? A penalty? For charging? In Game 7? Oh, it's Mats Lindstrom. I can't even be mad at him. Charging? Okay, I guess, but that's not really much different from any other hit in NHL. Bobby Ryan's on the penalty kill? Oh man, I forgot to take him out because with Sherwood. Lafreniere stopped by Gibson. Now we have to kill off a penalty. McDavid, Draisaitl, everybody's out. Big face-off win. Slavin, get it out. Bobby Ryan almost puts it over the glass. Big Bobby. You can trust Bobby. It's okay. You can trust Bobby. Alexis Lafreniere. Here he is. To Oscar Klefbom. To McDavid. Big save from Gibson. Lafreniere in the corner. Broken up. Get it out, boys. Here comes Big Bellow Bobby. Okay, Bobby. Put it on net. Lowry. Adam Lowry. Rebound. Oh. Weak shot, but it's okay. Back to McDavid. Easy lane. Shoulder save from Gibson. Lowry gets it out, and that should kill the rest of the period. 1-0, and that is the end of the third. We are headed to overtime here in Game 7. There's Bobby Ryan. Next goal goes to round 2. Here in overtime, Mats Lindstrom starts off in the penalty box. We still have a bit of a power play to kill off from the Oilers. Yamamoto, McDavid, Lafreniere, Draisaitl, all the boys are out. Another minute to go in this power play that we have to kill. Lafreniere, Klefbom, blocked. Get it out, Lindholm. There we go. That's what I like to see. Lafreniere, and then broken up by Lowry, and he'll dump it. The fans are loving it, waving the towels. That's true, this penalty kill has a +5 on this line, so I hope that's not just a simulation thing. Lindholm, beautiful, another dump. I hope that actually applies here, because it seems to be. It's a good penalty kill thus far. Yamamoto. I'm not sure if it's a +5 though with Bobby Ryan. Lafreniere. Lets him walk in and rip. Walks in and rips. Alright, and that's it. Year number 5 playoffs, that's it. One of the best teams in the league, crazy scorers, great goaltending, and the third line, Alexis Lafreniere, ends it. Alright, let's send to the draft, you pieces of garbage. What an absolute shame. 10 points in 7 games with 8 goals, Mats Lindstrom. Can't believe it. Even the Canucks, they lost in 6 games to the... What? Did the Oilers win the Cup? Oh, come on. At least you lost to the Cup champions, but still. I saw the Canucks lost to the Kings in 6 games, which is pretty wild. June 14th. Let me fix the scouting. Where are we going to draft now with these picks? Depends if Nashville, how they do in the draft lottery. Looks like we're going to pick somewhere around here. And with our other pick, shouldn't be that high. Why are we picking at 27, 28? We didn't make it even far in the playoffs. It's showing my pick at 26, 27, 28. My pick should be in like the low 20s, high teens or something. Doesn't make sense. Nashville's pick is 10, 11, 12 around there. Alright, let's finish off the simulation here. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. The spirits of the EA gods are with us, as with the 10th overall pick from Nashville, we win the draft lottery and move up to pick number 2. Now, this puts us in a bit of a predicament because we have so many good prospects and players that it's creating a giant log jam, creating a huge log jam of players that are just great in NHL already. So with the second overall pick, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Do I package it with something and trade it? Do I make the pick? I don't know. So now I have to think about that. Second overall pick. Who's going second? It would be this guy right here, Sydor, Jake Sydor, 5'8", right wing, 128 points in 71 games. But I don't like these small guys. I know it's not the real world where small guys are good. It's the NHL fake world where small guys aren't that great. But it depends. Like if it's a really good small guy, it's worth it. Or do I take Michael DiNicola, a 6'1", two-way forward, 79 points in 70 games. Brendan Bartlett's definitely going to go first. Sydor is going to go second. Saprika, 26 points in 55 games in an A+ league. That's good. That's very good. Nicholas Backstrom is similar to. Sydor similar to no one. Okay. DiNicola similar to Joe Thornton. Then Karkner, he had 89 points in 66 games as a playmaker. Similar to Patrick Kane. Again, he lacks size and all that. So let me know about that. What do you think about making this pick? I need to know your thoughts. But let's see who retired this season. Did any of the big boys retire? Alex Ovechkin retired. Sheesh. Anaheim, anybody? Bobby Ryan. I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm sorry I couldn't get you the cup. Thanks for coming home. 652 points in 1,061 games for Big Bobby. Alexander Ovechkin falls short of Wayne Gretzky's record by 11 goals as he scores 883. 1,593 points. He could have kept playing for sure. 38 years old, 86 overall, he retires. Even Phil Kessel could have kept playing. 87 overall, he scored 49 goals. Ryan Getzlaf retires with 1,146 points. While Ilya Kovalchuk retires with 1,102 points. Parise Krejci, Mikko Koivu, Duncan Keith at the age of 40. Koivu at the age of 41. Williams was 42. Kovalchuk 41. Alex Steen at the age of 40 goes out. Chris Letang at the age of 37. Ryan Suter 39. A lot of big names this year. Giordano at the age of 40. Milan Lucic 36. It's Kyle Turris only 34. Alex Edler, Lars Eller. Let's see for goaltenders who retired in the NHL for goaltenders. Marc-Andre Fleury. Ryan Miller. I'm sorry, Ryan. I couldn't get you the cup. 435 wins, 340 losses, and 94 overtime losses. 50 shutouts for Ryan Miller. 900 games played. Marc-Andre Fleury goes 569, 337, and 96 with 67 shutouts. Great career for Marc-Andre Fleury. Pekka Rinne, wow, 75 overalls. Fleury, so Ryan Miller really kept his overall. Went from 81 to like a 78 over the franchise mode. Jonathan Quick at a 72 overall. James Reimer, Thomas Greiss. So a lot of big names that shouldn't have retired this season. And I think that's pretty much it. Without further ado, we're going to see what's going on. Giordano and Ovechkin are both now coaches. That's cool. Anyone who retired not on Anaheim, on San Diego. Stefan Olbricht retired, the guy who I just signed. I hate when they sign these 3-year contracts and they just retire after a year. Coaches retire so often. I'll put Nashville's pick. I'll put my pick, and then I'll throw. Who else can I throw on the block here? Pasternak's a 93. Helmerson's an 88. Bickle's an 81. Another prospect that I have in the system. Or I'm going to put Bickle next season. Byfield on the block. You piece of junk. You haven't grown. You haven't done nothing. Raquel 86, Steele 85, Morand 85. Do I trade Morand or Steele? Qualify Morand? I don't know. It's going to depend on the contract situation as well. Lindholm, do I trade? John Gibson, do I trade? I don't know. 88 overall now. So we're here at the draft. Let's check contracts going into next episode, because not only do I need your help on the draft pick, I need your help on the contracts here. In the system, let's see, all expiring. Jesper Helmersson needs a contract. I have, I think, $12 million of extension, $17.5 million of extension. So Jesper Helmersson, if I give him, let's say, 6 years at $8 million, that leaves me with $9.8 million. 9.8. Morand wants 6.4. If I give him 8 years, I could probably get him down to 5.8 or something. He doesn't want an extension. That's an issue. Jakob Larsson, I'd probably want to keep him over Dooley, but it says he's going to grow. That's the problem. So I could give him 3 years at 2 point something. That would be a nice deal. Yoel Armia would be good for the fourth line, but do I let him go now? Brendan Gooley is good, but I don't know if I have the money for him. Adam Lowry, I traded a good amount for him, but now I might have to let him go. Sherwood, I could probably re-sign without a problem. Axel Anderson, I guess I could re-sign. He hasn't really grown much beyond that high 70s. Jakob Persson, I'd probably let go. All these prospects here. In the system, anyone else expiring? No. Unsigned players, McInnes is still 79. Berglund's at a 73. I could sign him for San Diego. Oh man. So let's end off the season by looking at the progress reports and seeing who are we going to do. What are we? Who's growing for the future here? In the NHL, all players, let's see. Olofsson went up 24. Wright went up 18. Pastrnak at a 93. That's good. Helmerson, Morand, good. In the system, Sven Fast up 24. He's at a 59 overall. Marco Aho's a 70 overall. Ola Berglund had a 12-point season over in with the Frölunda Indians. He's at a 73. A lot of improvement from these random guys. Norm Mann, Jameson DeVries, Tommy Yasu. Pedro Pacioretty's a 79 overall. He's listed as a fourth-line forward now. He could be my fourth-line center next season. How are his face-offs? Face-offs are an 82. Yeah, he could be my fourth-line center next year, so I'll probably let Adam Lowry go. Drysdale's at a 78. Brant Clark's at a 79. He'll be in the NHL lineup next season, so I need to definitely drop Gooley and or Larson and or Edmondson, I guess now, and or Hampus Lindholm. Goalies, DeVries is up to a 65. McLeod's a 61. Kaspar's a 67. I could probably find a way to get rid of him. McKinley 74, Bednar 64. I don't know. What do I do with my goalie situation with Dostal? Because he could be a backup in the NHL now. What do I do with Jerry and Gibson? So my goaltending situation, my defense situation, my draft situation, and my contract situation. What do I do for next season? That is where you're going to come in, boys. So it was a disappointing episode. But let's gear up for next season and do it again. So thank you for watching. Please let me know all of your thoughts and suggestions and advice, and I will see you in the next one.